There's more to see than can ever be done.
Morning again, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Trev from Trev Essence. If you are new here, a very special welcome to you. If you have not yet hit that subscribe button, now is a good time to do so. And to all my returning travelers, I want to say thank you for your continued support. Guys, you know, over and over, we've been talking about what's been going on in Jamaica. We talk about the mothers and the girlfriends and the baby mothers and the wives and the sisters and the family members who are upholding with these criminals, who are benefiting from the spoils of these criminals, the blood money. The money they bring back after they murder a businessman and take everything out of the till. The money they get after they take down an innocent person, steal an old lady's purse. The money they get from selling guns and drugs and everything else that is going to cause the demise of our society. They sit back and they enjoy the spoils. They have these sons and fathers and husbands and boyfriends and baby daddies and other family members who are going out and perpetrating these crimes and then coming back with the spoils that they enjoy. And because they are enjoying the spoils, they ain't saying a word. When police are out there busting their tails, trying to find criminals, catching criminals, you have these mothers who are going on TV and crying and calling this police brutality, and them son a good youth, and them son go to church every Sunday, and their son involved in a nothing. When they know deep down that these boys are up to no good and they are causing the destruction of our society under the aprons of their parents, under the aprons of their mothers and grandmothers and aunts and girlfriends and baby mamas and sisters. And the women who we consider to be the backbone of society, the women who are expected to raise these children with strength and character, are the ones who are turning around and upholding with these kinds of behavior. And then we wonder why the country is as it is. But in Jamaica, we always say, I go dog, no worry sheep. I go jackass, follow cane trash, go a pound. Also, my grandmother used to say, calico a ball when satin a get needle joke. And for those of you who don't understand that term, calico and satin are both pieces of fabric. So if the needle is going into the satin, the calico is bawling because he knows that his turn is coming. Saying this to say, when the police are calling for family members to turn over the criminals, everybody hide them. Everybody pretend that they are good people. Nobody is telling them, go give in yourself, put away the guns, do something with your life. No, they are not telling them that because they love to get the big money. Everybody want chop and everybody want big money when they go and commit these robberies. But guess what? Fire there must steal in think a cool breeze. Well, this was the case of a young man by the name of Twain Morrison, otherwise called Wasp, out of the parish of St. Elizabeth. He was shot and killed during a confrontation with the police as they were trying to take him into custody a few days ago. The article, as written by Loop News, says, a man who the police said was wanted for the July 12, 2022 murder of Tyrone Morgan, otherwise called Cookus, was fatally shot during a confrontation with the police in Nain, St. Elizabeth on Sunday, October 23rd. The deceased has been identified as 25-year-old Twain Morrison, otherwise called Wasp, of a Stephen Run district, Nain, in the parish.
Why you don't tell him to cooperate? So when you're cuisine, he can't cooperate. When you're not cuisine, when you're not cuisine, he can't cooperate. Why not tell him to cooperate? No, fucking cuisine. What's next? Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop going. Stop going. Behave yourself. yourself and galang.
Stop now, man.
Behave yourself and galang.
Andre.
Look your man, you see if you can't fucking.
Andre, here no man.
Name junction, I see. Name junction.
Andre, stop now. Andre.
Reports from the Junction Police are that about 3 p.m., law enforcers responded to a call for assistance with a domestic dispute in the community, where it was alleged that Morrison assaulted relatives of his with an illegal firearm and made threats to kill them. During the process of taking him into custody, he resisted the law enforcers and reportedly attempted to disarm one of the lawmen. In a video that is now circulating on social media, it can be seen where the young man is fighting with the police, not wanting to go into the police vehicle. You can also hear a woman's voice in the background asking him, pleading with him, begging him to go peacefully, but he continued to refuse. Go so kunumara, go so kunumara, he kept saying to the lawmen. You don't have to kill me, I'm not gonna wait. You don't have to kill me, I'm not gonna wait. He kept repeating over and over as he tried to bite the police officers and at one point even trying to disarm one policeman. And even after begging and pleading with the individual to go with the police peacefully, the woman in the background can be heard airing her frustration when he refused to comply. If you won't hear your ass feel, were some of the words she hurled at him.
If you reach me, officer, I know stop. Andre, you can't hear, man. One thing you can't hear. Name junction. Watch out. Andre, just go on the van and stop by the police. Come on, the class. Andre, you see you? Officer, do me a beg you, John star. Officer, Andre here.
And it wasn't long before that statement proved true. At least 4 shots then rang out, and the young man can be seen sprawled on the ground before the police officers picked him up and put him in the back of the truck and drove off. He was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead. Indicom is currently investigating the circumstances under which this young man was killed. I don't understand why these young people are choosing to throw away their lives just like that. Now, the police have been looking for this young man for some time. They have been asking for family members or community members who see him to turn him in, but nobody has turned him in. However, now that he has decided that he was going to threaten them and they realize that their lives were in danger, that's when they called the police for help.
If you reach me, officer, I know stop. Andre, you can't hear, man. One thing you can't hear. Name junction. Watch out.
So if he never threatened them and they never felt like their lives were in danger because he was wielding an illegal firearm and threatening to cause harm to them, they would not have called the police. This is the same thing we talk about over and over and over, about parents, family members, baby mothers, wives, girlfriends, putting up with these criminals, upholding their bad behavior, not being willing to turn them over to the authorities until they themselves become the victims of the same people they try so hard to protect. And I'm telling you guys, after watching that video, I said these 2 policemen need to be commended because they exercised a lot of restraint. The man is biting them. He's refusing to get in the car. He's cursing. He's carrying on, even with the handcuffs on. He's trying to take their weapons. And the people are pleading with him, and he's determined that on that day, he was not going anywhere. He was going to put up as much resistance as he could. It's always sad when a life is lost, but when these young men do the things that they do and throw their lives away, I can only say that it is their choice. I pray for the family who is grieving for this young man, because no matter how bad you are, there is always somebody who loves you. That's going to be it from me for today, my friends. Until next time, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters.
There's more to see than can ever be done.